used to be in the military. Does the Dominion hire sellswords?
What gave you that idea? Seriously.
Aren't you afraid?
I see.
Coward. You weren't there. You would have fled too.
Both of you, calm down. Lolo,
I don't know. Sometimes. They have a lot of gold. When they hire mercenaries, it's to fight someone they can't be bothered with or to chop an enemy down to size. If there's anything left, you're paid well. There isn't.
I could use a break.
Cat's eye key. Would you listen to these bumpkins? Who says key?
Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk. There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach outside a bustling city of elves, BatiKard. The harborage is in a seaside cave outside.
Traveler, a moment of your time. Honor and faith, Wayfarer. Blade Master Kasura awaits you at the Volkguard Manor in the city of Volkguard. She requests you. I do not have all the details, but I believe it has something to do with a Dragon Guard tomb. Dragons. The terrible beasts have returned to ravage the land of the Khajiit. But it won't. Blade Master Kasura awaits, Wayfarer. Divines walk. Kasura teaches the ways of the ancient Yokudan sword saints at the Abbey of Blades. Under her, Blade Master Kasura can tell you more.
Greetings.
Welcome to Volkguard.
Fair day. I'm Astanya, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you traveling from? Old Raz sent you, eh? That could complicate things. Thank you for... I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the... I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in... Help? No, I don't think so. Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court. Advisor Norian and Steward Minway. They await assistance from the Guard. Hands I can't spare just now. Who do you want to speak to first? I see you prioritize well. You'll find... Well, what are you waiting for? You hit your head recently. The Queen leads the Old Mary Dominion. Off gallivanting across Tamriel? Probably talking up the unity of the Dominion. Queen Irene's personal guard. They're led... No. I'm captain of the city guards here. The Marine... Huh! He's got an active imagination, that one. He didn't tell you? Of course he didn't. He's the biggest...
Hold, adventurer! You're the one I seek.
I'm busy here. Away with you. In that case, you'll do nicely. My servant followed a burglar to this warehouse. The ignorant knave stole a set of... Well, I'm sure I wouldn't know. I'm no burglar. In any case, we can't let those plans escape. They could be used to bypass the Queen's security.
You there! I bring an urgent message from the Skald King. You there! Yes, Urin, High King of Eastern Skyrim. He specifically said it had to be you, though he never told me why. He has a sense about this kind. Only that she's waiting for you in the city, at the Fighters Guild. Something to do with a plot that threatens not only Skyrim, but potentially all of Tamriel. Will you go talk to the Skald King's agent?
Please, I did just as you asked. Yes. Yes, you did.
Well, did you find the plans? Oh, a pity. Keep the plans. You can give them to the captain next time you see her. In the meantime, I must attend to the Queen. Some kind of criminal feud, I'm sure. Do I look like a steward's assistant? Do you take me for a commoner?
I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm very... Oh, all right then. What was it? Right, the supplies. 2 of my cooks took deathly ill right in the middle of preparing the Queen's feast. I suspect sabotage. I'm not upset. Not at all. I'll examine this...
Put it right there.
Did you find anything? Thank the stars! You found the problem. A uniform? Must have been a cut purse. They're always hanging around the docks waiting to steal.
Do I know you?
Tell me what you found. Good, good. Look, I hate to rush you, but we've no time for this. He's involved in a plot against the Queen, that's all. Just hold it for the moment. Heldil is just up the stairs here. House on the...
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverhope.
Kindly step back. We have a situation here. Ah, help from the captain. Excellent. Inside, we've cornered a dangerous Mer. I need him alive. Just get in there and get him talking. Don't listen to what he says. He's half crazed. You get him talking, we move in behind you. Got it?
Get back! One step closer, and I'll cut my throat! Why should I trust you? Fine. Fine. Just don't try anything. Get in here.
You're no god. Thank the stars. Quickly, we don't have much time. They're coming. I know you're just a distraction. Listen closely. Captain Estania is corrupt. Veiled heritance. They're planning an assassination attempt on the Queen at the temple. They bribed members of her staff to get this. No. Only what I've seen and heard. Please, you must warn the Queen. She's in grave danger, and the guards here... Oh no.
Good work, citizen.
Traitors. Scum.
Shut your mouth. You're under arrest.
I live only to serve the Queen.
Sure you do. Baritale?
With pleasure.
Good work. Don't worry. He'll receive a fair trial. The captain is always very even-handed in her pronouncements. Good call. We'll see that this man is taken to a cell. I have to admit I'm impressed. Cool like the scales of Oriel you are. Good luck with the captain. She sent word. She's moved to protect the Queen. That'll be at the Manor House. Stars guide your steps now.
Hold! I must speak with you. my errand runner. So good to see you again. Stop right there. On my authority as captain, you're under arrest, under suspicion of conspiracy to regicide. What's that in your pack? Deployment plans for the Marines at the temple. And do I smell the taint of poison on the air? These are the tools of an assassin. It's no...
Raz must admit, even he did not think we'd be seeing each other again so soon. How are you? He's here to help, as always. You may have noticed your new friend Phazion lies dead on the ground behind you. Raz knew Phazion well, as he thought he did. The captain happened. Phazion and Raz worked together as agents of the Queen. Phazion was not willing to give up secrets. You will soon be free. But as on the island, Raz must ask your aid. You must get past the captain's men. Seek out another of Our Lady's agents, Esheba. She stands watch in the marketplace, peddling her wares. Ask her for a souvenir of the First Marines, and she will set you on your path. Now, out of here. Save the Queen. This one imagines you have some questions. What can Raz... You have this one's apologies. He was looking for Phazion. It is a happy accident for us both. It is somewhat embarrassing, but this one's face is known to some of the royal court. If Razum died, is there anything else this one can convey? Yes, as did Phazion. He told you true. We are the eyes of the Queen. We are few, and we stick to the shadows. But we have the honor of being the Queen's most trusted. The Battle Reeve is fiercely loyal. He believes his Marines are immune to manipulation, like newly forged steel. They don't think we need the Dominion to survive. They think the Queen is making a mistake. Yes, as did... Do you go around admitting your dark secrets to strangers? Raz knows you know how to keep a secret. This one, sir.
Can you believe it?
You there.
In your own
How would you like to
homeland.
do something worthwhile? You look capable. I could use some help. If you aren't afraid of a ruthless, dastardly scoundrel. Let me...
If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you've come to the right place.
Care to join me?
Explain yourself. What are you doing here? Razumdar. Yes, I know the name. You haven't answered my question, though. We've taken every precaution. The whole area is locked down. Watch Captain Estanio should. The guard, Captain? Absurd.
A moment, Anselmo. I would hear what this one has to say.
Queen Irene, I fear for your safety. Please disregard what was said.
Razumdar was mentioned. He acts on my behalf. If you won't investigate, I will.
Apologies, my queen. As you will. You are a capable woman. But you must be wary. You, come with me. We'll investigate the temple together.
Believe me, I meant what I said. I'd happily go in there myself. But in this...
What's happened here?
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I tried to stop them. Watch out. On the balcony. It's Estania. It's a trap!
Anselmo, I see you've met my latest toy.
Estania? Traitor! Come down here and face me!
Our queen has betrayed us. I wanted her head. I'll settle for yours. Kill them.
So be it, Estania.
It's not over yet, Battle Reed. The Dominion won't last. The Veiled Heritance will see to that.
The Dominion will last long after your corpse cools. Now come down here and face your death.
Incompetence. I'll have to take care of you myself.
We need to report back to the Queen. Let's get out of here.
Well, what did my protectors find? Estania, I can't believe it. No doubt Anselmo will triple his watch. She truly was an agent of the Veiled Heritance. Betrayal. She turns against her people after years of service, and she spoke of my betrayal? The Marines are blunt instruments. A queen must have a lighter touch. You've met Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. Would you join him? Become an elite? Excellent. By what power I hold, I name you an agent in my employ. You are now an Eye of the Queen, bonded to my service. Auriel keep you safe. And Zox, now to look to larger things. I must cement my position and continue my tour of the Isle. I must make for the ancient site known as Tanzelwil. Normally, a new monarch communes quietly with the dead. As you saw today, my reign so far has been anything but normal. I worry there will be complications. Make your way to Tanzelwil at your own pace. Seek out my entourage when you arrive. They'll be able to direct you to me. And good luck to us both. As you wish. I'm not sure I know much more than you at this point. I wish I could say yes. Estania got closer than anyone else has. Subverting a watch captain, I can't believe. An end to the Dominion. They want me to step down, to appoint their own regent. For everyone not of High Elven descent, they're racists. High Elven supremacists with no understanding of the real world. Short-sighted misanthropes with delusions of... Oh, thank Ori. My father, King Hidalith of Alanor, passed on to Aetherius. He was a good man. As is my brother. Huh. Have you heard some of the rumors? My exploits have been greatly. To be blunt, the Altmer are too few. Together with the Wood Elves, I do. I spent years traveling the face of... No, Raz and I met while I was traveling many years ago. We met in Wayrest.
I suppose congratulations. I'm Prince Naaman, Iren's brother. I'm relieved she's finally come.
You've saved the Queen. What else can I say?
Why, I have the pleasure of being the High Kin Lord.
Old Mary Dominion!
Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. You have the pleasure of speaking with High Kin Lady Estri of Eranom, scion of royal...
There you
Always
are.
a pleasure.
Took you long enough? I see my summons reached you. Good. Good. You may wonder who I am and why I sent for you. Don't. Just trust me. A situation that could end the Three Banners War and return Irene, Emmerich, and Yoren to their senses. While these... Simply put, I just acquired two halves of an ancient tablet, the Wrathstone. It forms a map that will lead us to a weapon capable of forcing all sides. We must hurry. Even now, someone follows me, resisting my best efforts to identify them. While I deal... Of course it is. I just invented it. Right now, the map shown on the Wrathstone has no identifying features. Without the triangulants, I have no context by which to read the map. I know each half of the tablet contains part of a map and an inscription. Kunzari and the demon... Dagharil Dro often wanders the Oredon coast. We need to bring him... I know about a great many things, but Khajiiti legends tend to be convoluted. The Lawmaster must direct us. An associate pointed me toward the scholar, Thariah, who agreed to deliver the tablet speaks of Kunzari and the demon weapon he hid away in an ancient place. Written records are silent on the subject, but the tablet indicates that Kunzari hid a demon weapon. That's Khajiiti legends, each based on a modicum of truth. Queen Anequina led the most powerful of the 16 Khajiit kingdoms, a mythic hero of the Khajiit. His tales menial labor? I think not. But weren't you paying attention? Someone has... I doubt my stalker has any interest in you.
I must finish this.
Ah, you received my summons. The set of your shoulders, that look in your eyes. Yes, I see I chose. Quite correct. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. Fighting the dragons that plague elsewhere seems an impossible task, but the Dragon Guard once successfully hunted them. We seek their tombs. I will search one, you the other, using this Dragon Guard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs, which, in turn, will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Find the 3 glyphs in Tenzelwil. Let me mark their locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take the... Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. When the last emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragon Guard were disbanded. Various emperors... It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden... We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks. Once you determine the nature of the... I'll answer what I can. But a series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. There are 2 tombs nearby, while you find a way to enter. Welcome to Volkelgard. I must attend my queen at the moment.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland.
You look capable. Our society consists of my sister, myself, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the... One and the same. Margus Darius. He's a looter of history who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society. While I've never visited an outlaw's refuge myself, I have it on good authority that all manner of talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know Margus originally approached us as a friend and benefactor. Margus wants the antiquities for himself. This competition has taken a violent turn. Duskfall refers to the slow decline of the great Zoxlil civilization. No, not specifically. But even a hammer can be used for good or ill. We're historic investigators. We research and seek out antiquities stolen, certainly the most important ones. We do need to raise enough gold to finance. My sister Famia became fascinated with Argonian history during our time. As soon as we recover the last of the Argonian antiquities on my list, we'll organize an expedition to that region. We plan to return most items to their rightful owners. We chose I may be new to the Argonian antiquities trade, but Margus and his crony... I have other agents that need to be supervised and coordinated.
Anything I can do for you? A fool and his gold. If you're looking for information, then you've come to the right place. I am the most knowledgeable. Well, information is my primary business, and the best kind. One that benefits us both. Allow me to mark a house on your map.
A thousand greetings, Wayfarer. This is no place for casual. I prefer merchant to smuggler, but call me what you will. I transport rare and valuable antiquities, no questions asked. I know Margus well. We both deal in antiquities. He actually approached me recently. As a consultant, you understand. So I'm familiar with Margus's current plans. I am happy to share that information. In exchange for a simple favor. I require a Wamasu egg. Not just any egg, mind you. A specific egg from a specific nest. Let me mark the location on your map. Bring me an egg from that nest, and I'll tell you more about Margus than you really care to know. Do not take too long. Oh, you're back? And how can this humble...
The black market is closed. This one has inventories to catalog, and my assistant has yet to return. You don't take a hint very well, do you? To answer your question, this market buys and sells certain items of historic value. We maintain an extensive list of wealthy... You want to know about Margus? Interesting. Very well. Perform a service, and this one will tell you what you want to know. This one sent Argar to an old ruin. He was to pick up a package from some thieves we do business with and bring it to me.
Damn the war.
Been dipping our...
I don't.
Can you believe it? Dragons in your own homeland. What are we going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
I can't believe you did that. Guard!
Welcome, friend. Don't believe my sister over it. Welcome, friend.
Desist, criminal! You know you did it. I know you did it. Even the moons know you did it. So give me your bounty. Good decision. On your way now.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place... Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, of a sort, I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that... Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is it. The five companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hope to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn can ignite the eternal dragon fires in him. Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colobian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the five companions yourself and witnessed the... The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the five companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. These were the five companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to Menimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the five companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about? You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said that her family lineage contains the blood of giants. Varen chose her for her strength and her loyalty to be his personal bodyguard. Sai Sahan came from a long line of Red Guard swordmaster nobles. He was the leader of the Dragon Guard, the security detail of Varen and the Elder Council. While Lyris was Varen's bodyguard, Sai was charged with protecting the entire group. The Therns are one of the most influential families in Cyrodiil. Abner, their patriarch, is the leader of the Elder Council, a powerful battle mage and a shrewd politician. With his council, Varen was able to seize the Imperial throne years before. Manamarco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Manimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Manimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the Dark Anchors and initiate the plane melt. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Manimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manimarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me. Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines appearing all throughout Tamriel. Lord of brutality and domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vestige. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage? as you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than... Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage.
Fortune favor. Farewell, my good friend.